Here we are now in the bottom of the seventh. The score is still 3-1 for Los Angeles. Eric Thames leading off the inning. Both pitchers still in this game. Santana still in here to pitch the seventh. Thames swings and misses on a high fastball. Thames' pitch count is now... Santana's pitch count, I apologize, is now over 100. Here's the note. Curve on the outside corner, strike two. A quick 0-2 count here on Eric Thames. Santana winds, delivers, high. Count is 1-2. In the fifth, Thames doubled to left with 2 outs and started the rally and scored on Jose Bautista's single to center. Here's the pitch. There's a high drive, deep to right field. Kiss that one goodbye! Eric Thames, a 1-2 offering from Santana, has cut the lead to 1. His 12th home run of the season makes the score 3-2. Eric Thames belted a 1-2 pitch. Inside fastball into the right field bullpen. And the score is now 3-2 for Los Angeles, and manager Mike Scotia has seen enough. That will be all for Ervin Santana, and Cassava will come into the ball game. We will have more on him in just a minute. Back here once again in the bottom of the seventh inning. Cassava, with a 1-run record in 27 games in relief this year, is in to pitch for Los Angeles. That home run by Thames, guesstimation at 363 feet to right field. Jose Bautista up now, and the crowd is officially back into this ball game. Leadoff home run by Eric Thames has driven Ervin Santana from the ball game. And Jose Bautista is now in to face Robert Cassava. Cassava from the stretch against Bautista. Here's his first offering. Bautista takes a strike called. Santana's pitch count was just over 100 pitches on that last home run to Thames. Cassava delivers again. There's a ball in the outside corner to Bautista. Cassava again from the stretch. Delivers. Bautista swings and misses for strike two. Joel Carreno is warming up in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yet another one of the Blue Jays youth movement. Cassava, the 1-2 to Bautista. Outside for ball two. Bautista is 2 for 2 today. He walked in the first, doubled to center on a near home run in the third, and then in the fifth inning drove in the Jays' lone run on a single to center. Cassava's 2-2 pitch. Bautista lines one into the left field corner, and it is just foul. Another hard hit ball by Jose Bautista. That one almost hit 2 people out there. Vernon Wells drawing the ire of Rogers Center crowd by not throwing the ball to the fans instead of rolling it to the groundskeeper. Bautista in against Cassava again. Cassava sets. The 2-2. Outside, just barely, ball 3. 3-2 count now on Jose Bautista. Casey Jansen also warming up in the Blue Jays bullpen, alongside Joel Carreno. Cassava sets. The 3-2. That is ball 4 to Jose Bautista. And the Jays have a runner on.
First baseman, number 26, Adam Lim.
Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Eric Thames hit a leadoff homer to cut the score to 3-2. Jose Bautista has just walked for the second time in the game, and that brings up Adam Lind. Lind signaled to right in the 5th inning, his only hit in the game. Casava delivers. That's outside for a ball 1. Lind on the year, 26 homers, 86 RBIs. Casava again from the stretch. Bautista off first. Here's the pitch. Big swing from Lind. High fastball, strike 1. Bautista takes his lead again. Lind stands in the box. Casava checks Bautista at first and sets. The 1-1. Lind, another big swing and a miss. Count is 1-2 now. You can see Lind trying to get the Jays back into the lead with one swing. Lind has shown plenty of pop in the second half of the season. And he's batting still .256. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. High, ball 2. Count goes to 2-2 now. Bautista the runner on first. Still nobody out here in the 7th.
Yeah, you did tell me about that. That's right. Yeah, you did.
Correno looks in at Wilson. Casava delivers the 2-2. Lind fouls that one back behind home plate. Into the second deck behind home plate. Fans here at the Rogers Center. You can definitely feel the buzz back into the fans at this ballpark. On Thames, re-injected into them by Thames' 12th home run of the season. Casava's pitch is delayed because he throws back to first base. Bautista dove back in safely. Not a base stealer, Bautista, but he does know how to run. And he represents the tying run on first. Casava set again. Here's the 2-2 offering to Lind. Low, ball 3. Casava again takes the count to 3-2 on a Blue Jays hitter. And nobody out will they send Bautista. Wonder what John Farrell's planning at this point in time. Kelly Johnson got a stolen base earlier in the game on a play like that. The 3-2 to Lind. Lind lines that one foul down into the left field stands. Bautista didn't run on that one. Still nobody out here. Casava back on the mound again. The 3-2 count to Adam Lind. Lind grounds one, hits off of Jumbo's foot, rolls into center field. Bautista running around third and heading right for third base. The throw to second is out at second. Out at second is Adam Lind. He looked to be safe. He looked safe. And manager John Farrell does not like that call. Lind, the throw went into second base. Lind was sliding in. It looked to me like he beat the tag. But second base umpire called him out. And John Farrell is out there right now arguing the call. Morris Hughes threw that one in. The play, Adam Lind hit the ball right to the first baseman Trumbo. It hit off his foot and rolled all the way past Howie Kendrick into center field. Bautista alertly went to third on the play. He's there. Lind tried to go for second on the play, and he was thrown out, even though it was apparent that he got in there ahead of the tag. Manager John Farrell still out there arguing. So as the call stands right now, there is one out, And Bautista, the runner on third. Butcher, the Angels pitching coach, out to the mound now during this lull. And Farrell walks away in defeat as the call stands. Lind out at second for the first out of the inning.
Number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
So the scoring note on that play, that was an error by the first baseman. That was an error on Trumbo. Looked to be a double play ball, but it was hit so hard it hit off his foot and rolled into center. So Edwin Encarnacion up now after all the craziness. That got one of the biggest responses from this crowd this entire game. As things stand now, it's 3-2 Los Angeles. The ball gets away from Wilson. The play at the plate. Bautista is safe at the plate on a pass ball. Jose Bautista alertly gets home plate on a wild pitch from Caseva. And it is a 3-3 ball game. Caseva threw an outside fastball that bounced away from the catcher Wilson, and it rolled all the way to the backstop. Bautista was about 15 feet off the third base bag at the time, and he alertly went home and just barely beat the throw. So just like that, the Blue Jays have tied the score. Edwin Encarnacion up there now with a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Long drive to the gap in left center field. That ball is off the wall. Wells throws it into second base, and Encarnacion is in there with a stand-up double.
Rally, 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 rally.
Encarnacion launched a 2-0 fastball into the gap in left center field, and it looks to be that will be all for Caseva. There will be a pitching change. Mike Scotia has gone to the bullpen. And it will be the left-hander coming in, Hisanori Takahashi. More on that in a minute. We are back here at the Rogers Center in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Blue Jays have tied the score on one crazy inning. And the new pitcher, left-hander, Hisanori Takahashi, is brought in to replace Robert Caseva after resurrendering the lead on a wild pitch where Jose Bautista stole home. So Caseva taken out of the game following an Edwin Encarnacion double, and with one out, Kelly Johnson stepping to the plate.
Kelly Johnson.
Johnson up. He's 0 for 2. He's called strikeout in the first. He walked in the fourth, and in the sixth he lined out to Howie Kendrick. Takahashi steps off the rubber, motions back to second, and Encarnacion back on the bag. Takahashi back on the rubber. Looks back at Encarnacion. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Johnson in the dirt for the first strike. Caseva only lasted a third of an inning. The Blue Jays have scored 2 this inning. Takahashi looks in. Checks the runner at second. And here's the 0-1. Low and away for ball 1. Kelly Johnson, in the month of September for his career, he's a .304 hitter with 12 homers and 44 RBIs in his short career. Spent all of his career with Arizona before coming over in the trade for Aaron Hill and John McDonald just a couple of weeks ago. He's been hitting .264 since his time in Toronto. Count is 1-1 now with 1 out. Takahashi checks back. Delivers. Low, ball 2. Takahashi entered this game with a 4-3 record with a .360 ERA. Brought in as a left-hander to face the left-hander, Kelly Johnson. Here's the pitch. That is low, ball 3 in the dirt. Hitters count once again. This time to the left-handed batter, Kelly Johnson.
Oh, yes, I see him. I suppose, yeah.
Takahashi adjusts himself on the mound. Encarnacion leads off second. He doubled off Casava. Takahashi checks, fires. That ball just in there, strike 2. Full count now on Kelly Johnson with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Blue Jays opened the inning with a leadoff homer from Eric Thames, and then after a couple of crazy plays, Jose Bautista ended up on third where he scored on a wild pitch. Here's the pitch. Johnson rips one deep into right field. Hunter back, he catches that one for the second out, and Encarnacion will scurry over to third on the tag-up. So Johnson advances the runner.
Center fielder number 28, Colby Rasmus.
Johnson advances Encarnacion to third on a sac fly. And Colby Rasmus, another left-handed batter, will come in to face Takahashi. Rasmus, 0 for 2 in this game. He flied out to center field his first at-bat, struck out swinging in the 4th, and in his last at-bat walked.
Oh, yeah.
Rasmus has the tying run on third base. Takes outside for a strike. Go-ahead run in the person of Edwin Encarnacion, 90 feet away from home. He doubled and was just advanced there on the Kelly Johnson sac fly. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Takahashi has that very difficult hesitation pitch almost. He has a little hitch in his windup when he lifts his right leg. He sort of holds it for about half a second and delivers. It throws off the batter's timing. He does it here with the count 1-1. Strike called to Rasmus, 1-2. 1-2 now on Colby Rasmus. 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Score tied at 3 here at the Rogers Center.
Protect the plate, Rasmus.
Rasmus batting .193 with the Blue Jays. Takahashi fires. Low and away for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Encarnacion, big lead over at third on the left-hander Takahashi. Now the 2-2. High fly ball looped into shallow left field. Ibar says he has it. Makes the catch, and that ends a wild bottom of the 7th. We take you to the top of the 8th inning. The Blue Jays score 2. The game is tied, 3 runs apiece.